YouTube. We're leaving our property now. We're headed for John frickin' Jeep's property. It's home. It's an hour and 34 minutes as far as the GPS says. We've got 2 logs we're taking over.
And this is a retired adventure to be fun. Not focused on work, but on fun.
Yeah.
And our goal here is to end up with some wood for the new firewood stand. We can build it out of
some of our own wood from our own property.
right.
And maybe get a firewood stand out of it. Okay, well, we will keep you updated as we move along here. This is historic Harpers Ferry. It's very historic because it was part of the whole. Oh man, this truck is bumpy.
This road is rough.
Yeah, the road is rough. A lot of the historic part is the fact that the Civil War, and this is part of where Virginia split and became West Virginia. It's a very cool cross this bridge. I'll let you see. This is, I believe, where the Potomac and the Shenandoah come together. There's a spot up here in Harpers Ferry where you can stand on, I believe it's called Jefferson Rock, and see 3 states. To know all this stuff. This was a big area to take field trips to. There's a lot of whitewater, a lot of rafting. I would call it more tubing. People get in tubes and ride down through this area. You can see the mountains up on the right, and we are headed down to the river.
Some hikers there.
Yeah. A lot of hiking and stuff in this area. Here's the Shenandoah River. See, there's some people out there in the boats and the rocks. Lots of rocks. This is a beautiful drive. It was always a beautiful drive. We used to take it on the motorcycle a lot. See, here you're crossing into Virginia. You were in West Virginia. You're now in Virginia, and just a tiny bit, you'll be in Maryland. In fact, we're going to cross over. We just crossed over the Shenandoah River. We're now going to get ready to cross over the Potomac River. And as I said, this is where they joined.
This is Loudoun County.
Believe it or not, people over here go up this road and drive all the way to DC. Okay, give you a glimpse of the Potomac River. Of course, the Potomac River runs all the way to DC and through. Okay, we're following John back to the creek that we have to cross.
Freaking Jeep.
And frickin' Jeep. Yeah, This is gonna be shaky, just like the freaking road. It's got green roofs like we do. He's added the telephone pole wood to his new sawmill area. Everything's always a work in progress, but boy is it nice.
Hi there, Larry.
Hello, John.
Are you undoing your watermelons? That's a nice looking watermelon you got there.
Yep.
Let me go get a couple chocks put in there so that doesn't run away from you when you take that last one off. It might, or I can put the bobcat up against it.
Yeah, put the bobcat up against it. It'll be all right.
Because they might want to take off.
It's still wrapped at this point.
So you're a rapper too?
I'm a rapper too. At least he's all right. What happened?
One of these days I'll learn how to load a log. I'm the world's worst equipment operator.
Well, you saw me roll one off, so I'm no better.
Arthur, Chewy. Not a problem.
I couldn't get out of mine if I had it up that high.
No, you didn't.
Now he's got her. I got my railroad ties too close together. There you got it. Still a little lopsided. Should be all right. Place here. There's the Jeeps over there in the woods.
Started.
In position now.
Well, I'd like the logs. I generally like them with the small end at that end, because then when you put the taper to make it straight, and I tried to turn this one around, but now that I look at it, I think they're pretty equal on both ends.
That's what I tried to pick out. I tried to pick out what I thought. I didn't realize that they...
I'm going to go get the metal detector. We're going to scan them. These came from your log guy, right?
Yeah, these came...
chances are they're not yard trees.
No, in fact, these are the tops.
Right, but
So,
ever get a deer stand? I'm going to run them with a metal detector.
Oh, no, if you got it, run it. I don't have a metal detector. My metal detector is my chainsaw.
And it finds every nail, doesn't it?
It does.
It's the best nail finder.
All right, I'm
We're going to move the Kubota up there where it's close. Where was that?
checking for metal.
I don't think there's any metal in it. Nothing big anyway.
It don't take much though to get a saw.
But that right there was the spot that it was picking up, and I think it might be picking up metal on the bench. Sometimes I do that. I originally made this bench all out of wood, so I could run a metal detector on it.
Now, what you got here is Mr. Novice, because I've got a sawmill that I made, and I don't know how to saw the logs. And nobody.
See, now it's picking up that jack down there. It's all right. I don't.
I did some cedar and put cedar on the chicken house. Worked out all right, but I learned real quick you need a dust mask when you're doing cedar.
Yeah. You smell like a hamster cage, didn't you?
Yeah. All right, we're no metal, so that's good news.
Well, when they settle on the carriage, if you're trying to put it in a place where it wants to keep rolling back, that's what I call a non-happy roll.
Right.
I want it because when you first dog it in, there's a lot of pressure coming down on that blade. Okay, I don't really expect you to do any work if you won't be on the safe side, which is that side over there.
Take the boards when they come down.
If you want, I'm going to what I'm planning on doing is taking a slide and a board and then flip it 180 if I can, and then a slide and a board and flip it down and then just start pulling a bunch of boards off.
What do you mean a slide?
A slab wood.
Slab wood, okay.
Yeah, because you don't, so this is kind of wherever you get a 6-inch face. Okay, 6 inches is like from here to here. Mm-hmm. Okay, you want a 6-inch face because anything smaller than that you probably don't want to mess with.
All right.
Okay, so we'll take it in till we get about a 6-inch face, which is going to be about that way because the way the log goes in, and we're going to take a board like that, which is, you want 1-inch boards, right?
You want to see what he's marking?
Yes, but I'm listening.
And then on the other side, we'll get it so we get a 6-inch face, okay, and then a 1-inch board. Then you'll be having, might want to take 2 boards off of that. Then you're going to be messing with, well, 9-inch boards are pretty nice. What do you want? I guess is that's the biggest problem I have when people bring logs up. I can saw you anything you want, but if you don't know what you want, I can't cut what you need. Or if you don't know what you need.
6-inch boards, 1/2 inch thick is fine for what I'm doing.
You want that thin?
for what I'm doing. All I'm doing is skinning this thing.
Okay.
I'm making the firewood stand.
Okay, well then you don't want real thick one. I don't know where that is on there, but we'll
Three quarter, 1 inch, whatever you can
we'll
do.
cut them down to 3/4 inch. I'll put that up one pin, and when we cut the first slab off to get your 6-inch face, then we'll take a slice and see if it's about where you like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna work with whatever I got.
Okay, well,
If I can learn this, I can saw up some of mine. So
that's perfectly balanced log. See how it's moving goofy? Well, I want it to roll basically in, so I have a little bit of hanging over here and a little bit of hanging over there. That's what I'm shooting for. And it doesn't want to be rolled from the edge. It wants to be rolled from the center. So we'll get up there and roll it from the center.
you want to set your camera up before you do all this?
No, it takes too long. People like sawing. They don't like, someone
Preparing.
see how that log rolled back?
It's not happy.
It's not happy. I like. Now, see if you have. Do you watch Mark Galici at all? Mm-hmm. Okay. His dogs go in there and they bite at the top and the bottom. So it's like his dogs are like vices, and they grab that log so tight you don't have to worry about it. But if that lets loose at all, you want it to be to where even if it let loose, it's going to be sitting there on its own. You follow?
Yeah.
So now if I go back, see now it's happy. So even if I don't clamp it in, it's got it pretty
where it
good.
wants to be.
It's where it wants to be.
Yeah.
So that's what a happy log is. Then I'm gonna pull up here till it's a pretty straight log. And then you just pull this out. Now when I drop these in, all that play in there, I generally pull my finger out and let it drop in so that play is gone. That's a solid log. It just,
I went to a lot of trouble to get these.
I saw that. You did. I'm sitting there going,
Well, I'm trying to get something straight. I know sawing you want straight.
that's a nice looking log. It's pretty straight on there. I don't think, give or take a inch here. So we're about ready to fire up the old engine. I'm going to put on my crazy hat. The reason I put my crazy hat on, for some reason this sawmill has always liked to throw sawdust. The one in the front doesn't throw sawdust. If anybody's asking why I'm not using that one, because I don't feel like digging the sawdust out of the hole at the other one. I don't have a
Where's
sawdust.
the best place for us to stand?
You guys are going to probably be over there would be the best place.
it, but the log went in a little bit. Also, heat the blade. If the blade gets warm, you can't saw it off.
Okay, John's gonna come and pick up this chestnut oak that we just sawmilled. We're gonna use his bobcat. Here he comes. Forks on the front of it. 8300 turbo. Big heavy bobcat. It's me to guide him here. He's got him.
The same way we came in, you go buy that wood and we'll load your wood. Now see, this is what you can't do. You can't get in and out.
I can't at a point do that.
We're just gonna.
I gotta bail open my door.
Let's just shove these off the end. Oh, they tipped. Boy, just push forward it up. Boy, those railroad ties.
Yeah.
See, I pushed this. Oh, I got a bark inclusion.
You can bark, I don't care.
Huh? No, when you get old, you bark. I scratched myself on that one. I just take two at a time. Let them flop down. It's not very good. Not very good stacking, but
Don't matter.
it'll work.
It don't matter.
No, I had pushed those boards over because I figured you'd come in and we were just going to load them by hand on that side, so that's the way it is. We'll get there.
You're dealing with rookies here now.
Now we can slide this whole stack up to the very tip. Yeah, I'm not an equipment operator at all, and I'm sure they're gonna let me know. Whoever saw anybody load stuff like that? Now getting in is where the hard thing is.
That's what I said when I was walking around in that video. The bobcat makes a monkey out of it.
It does. There ain't no question about it. Now I should be able to just about go down, shouldn't I?
Yep.
Gonna hit the inside boards.
Back up a little bit.